Let me get. What up, Skyline? Let me get my mic connected. Oh, Gabby's here.
Oh, I
Hi, Gabby.
got it. Hi.
Boy, I'm trying to get my mic connected. I had all the time in the world, and then I got doing stuff, and now I'm rushing.
Sounds about right.
All right, now can I charge my phone?
I'm
There.
trying to get my phone to stay.
What was that?
Trying to get my phone to hold.
Some random dude just requested to be live with us.
Oh, see, that's gonna be like the setup the whole time. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't have like the holders on my vents.
Oh, that's what I have. But sometimes they're not that great, especially because my phone is heavy.
Yeah.
It keeps going down.
Casey, where are you?
Yeah, where the heck is Casey? Saludos, saludos. Trueline Ryan, what's up, guys? Da, 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 da. Skyline, hello, 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 everybody.
We got 30 people right now. That's not too bad.
That's great. We got somebody from India.
Oh. Trueline Ryan. What's up, guys? Happy Valentine's Day.
What's up, Casey? He was supposed to be home.
I don't know. He
God.
answered me like 2 minutes before the live, so.
Wow. All right. Now I gotta play with my vents so my phone doesn't keep dropping. There we go.
Are we all gonna be falling today?
Are we gonna what?
Are we all gonna be dropping our phones today?
Hopefully not. I think I just fixed that. I can't answer. I can't answer. Don't call me right now, people.
Casey's
Wyoming. Lalito.
Oh,
He's
there
doing
he
the
is.
giveaway.
But,
Oh, there's Tile Bro. Hi, Tile Bro. He came back because he wants to win some blades. Right, Tile Bro?
yeah. He was mad he didn't get the level 5.
He actually won. He actually won last time, but he didn't want it.
There he is.
What's up?
Hola.
What's up? Oscar,
How you doing, mister? Contaritos.
the spiked version.
Boom. Oh, okay. So Gabby got the
I got this
energy.
Celsius.
Which
Oscar, have you tried these? The spiked ones?
no, I
Tastes
don't
the
drink.
same.
I'm nothing but spiritual life and healthy habits.
Oh,
Fitness, of course.
yeah.
You guys remember last week, right? I can't show you my guns this week, but last week,
Because of that kid
yes,
calling you fat.
some serious guns on here. That's why I gotta wear long sleeves, or I'll get in trouble.
You got people chirping you.
You got the right to bear arms.
I'm so cut. If I walk close to people, they get cut. Like they just
You're
start bleeding.
stupid.
All right, so I think we got it. We got Gabby Tiles with us today. So, Gabby, where are you from?
I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada too?
Yep.
Huh? I thought you were in the States.
Nope. Thinking
Cool.
about it.
Thinking about it, huh?
Well, I've been thinking about relocating for a little bit now, so.
Are you from Ottawa, like originally?
I'm from Kapuskasing, Ontario. I highly doubt anyone knows where that is, but it's like a really small redneck town in like the north of Ontario.
Oh,
So I spent like probably 8 or 10 years there, and then my dad's also a contractor. We moved into Ottawa because there was a bit more work. and I've been
Oh,
here
okay.
for like the past 15 some years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. How long have you been installing?
So I've been doing just tile 2 years now, and I started in 2019. I was a dairy farmer before this, and one of the guys I was working with, his buddy had a company, and then that's where I got a job with them. Started doing a bit of everything, and eventually they ended up giving me like all the tile to do,
Oh,
and that's where it kind of started.
nice.
Yeah,
Rednecks in Canada.
there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
So, so you learned from a third party. I thought you were gonna say you learned from your dad, but you learned from somebody else.
Yeah, a lot of people assume that I learned from my dad. Him and I don't have a good relationship, so it was just never like a good idea for us to work together. And like his scope of work also wasn't what I wanted. And so, like, he does custom work. It's just he's more carpentry and like framing and all that stuff. And I wanted to do tile, so I just would not have gotten what I wanted to
Oh,
from
okay.
him.
So did you start liking tile because of randomly you ended up in a place where they were like they needed you to do tile, or was that something that was in your head like, oh, I need to find somewhere where I can install tile?
It was funny because like I didn't think that I was gonna like fall in love with tile, and it wasn't like, oh, I'm going into this and I'm gonna do tile for the rest of my life. I honestly didn't know how it was gonna pan
Hmm.
out. um it just ended up that like tile was where I kind of found my passion, and like that's where I'm the happiest. I do like doing finished carpentry and framing and all that stuff, but I just stuck to tile a lot more. I find that like I can get in my zone, and I like the process. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that tile you there's a lot of waiting and all that stuff, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of planning. If you don't do the planning correctly, you could have some serious waiting times
Yep.
in between things drying and things like that. So you definitely gotta step back at the beginning of the day and be like, okay, what do I need to accomplish today that's gonna allow me to work, better in a better workflow tomorrow,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
Absolutely. It's a lot of
according
planning.
to Alexia, you're the best house setter in all of
Oh,
Ottawa.
oh, she's on here. I didn't see her coming in.
Wow.
But yeah, she's my designer. I love her. We've done one job together, but we actually won an award on it, so that was pretty cool.
E-Tile is only here for you and to see if Skyline gets another ambassador deal before the live ends. Not sure what that
Oh,
means.
Skyline.
Kyle.
Skyline's
I'm live.
get awesome. Skyline's doing ambassadorship like every day. Like he's got a new one every
Yeah, he
time he wakes
gets
up.
he gets posted by all these brands. I'm jealous.
I can't see Alexia's comment. Oh wow.
Okay, so you got into tile, and now you've been installing for 2 years. Are you working on your own by yourself, your own little company? Are you still working under someone else? How's your setup?
I work by myself. I have this girl that comes in when I need her, but those times are kind of rare. Like the last one I did, if you guys follow me, you seen like the herringbone shower I did.
Hmm.
A lot of subways, so she helped me on that one, but most of the time I'm by myself. Um, Gets draining, but a lot of learning to put myself in the right spots at the right time, and learning to divide myself well, like you were saying. But Casey helps me a lot with that.
Nice. And I see you use a lot of. I see actually, I see a lot of Canadian people installers using a lot of Schluter. Is that like
They're pretty,
mostly readily available, or what's going on there?
yeah. So Schluter's in all of our Home Depots. It's in Lowe's. It's in Rona. Like it's everywhere. So it's easy to
Okay.
access for homeowners. Builders too. Oh my God, my phone. We have them at Centura. I think Euro has them too. So a lot of like big stores carry Schluter. There isn't a lot of Hydro Block and all that stuff, but MCO just started carrying them. This is gonna be interesting. My phone keeps trying to slide on me.
It just
I'm
keeps
sorry.
going up. We see more of your forehead and then the ceiling, and then it goes back.
This
That's
is
cool.
Oh my God.
Oh, there you go, Casey. You
Me,
too.
I'm just following suit here.
Nice.
Well, I did.
Did your
That's
gimbal
So
that.
die?
Yep.
after 2 years installing, what are your plans moving forward? Like, I don't know, 5 years from now, a year from now. Like, do you even think of that yet, or?
Absolutely. I'm always thinking ahead, and that's why I get super anxious all the time because I'm never like where I want to be. But if I kind of like look back on 2 years ago, I'm exactly where I wanted to be today. So it's like, um, my 1 year goal for now is just, sorry,
Is that Celsius?
continuing.
Is
What's that?
that Celsius working
It
up at?
was that Celsius. Just growing my name in the area, but also maybe growing my name outside of my area. I would like to be a traveling tile setter. I think the goal for me would be for people to be like, okay, I want this girl to set my tile, so I'm gonna pay for her and her travels or whatnot for her to come and do the work at my house. That would be my goal. And also getting into the higher end custom homes. I'm already in them right now, but I would like for it to just be that.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. So right now
Yeah.
it's a mix, like high end and
Some of
not
like,
so high end.
yeah, yeah. And I want to just be known for the high end right now.
That's pretty cool. I feel like you're doing great. Like especially if you make yourself a name on social media, that helps a lot. Uh,
Absolutely.
you start getting the recognition, you start getting the contacts, you start knowing people that knows people that knows people. Like it just keeps going. Um, so I think you're in the right path.
Absolutely. Yeah, the first 2 years, I like the one thing that's important about having a business is also having the right people around you. The first 2 years, I kind of went in like, so I took my last paycheck and then I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm going on my own. I had 3 jobs lined up and that was it. It was hard for me because obviously there was a lot of times where I didn't have work coming in or it wasn't steady. I lost my train of thought. I'm super anxious.
Don't
Just it's okay.
don't worry
Let's see
about the
what
comments.
Casey has to say. You got anything interesting going on,
Yeah.
Casey?
I
Do you want
don't.
to take the?
I
You
don't
don't?
have. I don't have anything. Uh, what?
You guys just want to listen to
You
me
want to say,
talk, and I'm
River?
getting super
Come here. You say
anxious.
hey. Here.
All the pressure
Here's
is
what's
on
going
me.
on. Here you go.
Okay.
Hey, we have another guest.
Special guest.
What's his name?
River. Say,
How's it going?
give him thumbs up. There you
So,
go.
how has it
Go
been?
eat.
I'm just gonna come at it. How has it been being a girl in this business? Because I mean, I don't know, 99% of setters are guys, or at least the ones that are putting out content. I'm sure there's a lot more on the field, but how is it? Is it harder?
It is 100%. So in my area, I also am like one of the only female towel installers. And this is all speaking from like personal experience. I know I have a hard time trusting men just in general. So for me, when I walk into a new job site, I'm super, super anxious because I don't know how the guys are going to react, if they're going to be chill with me being there. Um, Most of the time they are, just because right now I'm backed up by like the builders that bring me in. So if I have a problem with the guys that are on site, kind of like what you were saying in your story yesterday, well, I just call him and they kind of take care of it for me, you know? So it's like, it's nice in that sense where in the beginning, I didn't have anyone that I could call and be like, hey man, he's being a dick. Can you help me? It was just, I'd either have to pack my shit up and leave or deal with how the guys were treating me.
Yeah.
There have been a couple of times where like I've felt really uncomfortable or like unsafe on site just because the guys are really gross.
Yeah. I
Um,
bet.
for some reason, they think that like they can touch you a lot and just like call you names or whatever, when you're like in the bar and you're trying to scoot past someone and you put your hand on like the small of their back. Well, they do that quite a bit.
That happens to Oscar a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
There's a
I mean,
guy there. I just go up to him and I rub my butt on him.
yeah. A lot of
No, but I mean,
that
it must be
stuff.
hard because, not only is it hard to get in because people don't trust you just because you're a girl. They assume that you can't do the job, or you were put in there because I don't know, somebody else likes you.
Yeah.
Then also because of your looks, they think they can, go a little farther with you, and it's like, yeah, that's really creepy. I would carry like pepper spray or
I
some shit on me.
always have my knife on me, so it's fine. But it was like, so the herringbone shower that I just did. The one guy, I start doing my prep, and he starts talking to me about the niche, and he's like, "I hate niches. They're a soft spot in the tile." I look at him, I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, because they're hard to do." I'm like, "Well, if you don't know how to do them," and he's like, "Oh, you talk big game. Let's see if you can show up." And so he comes and as I'm tiling the mitered niches, and he looks around and he doesn't have anything to say, and I'm like, "Is this good enough for you?" And he's like, "Yeah," and then he just walks away. I didn't hear anything from him ever again. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta speak up and
yeah,
and talk back.
you do, or just let them, like, a lot of the times if they're trying to get to me, I won't even answer anything. I'll just sit there and look really stupid or play the dumb blonde game because it works quite a bit, you know?
Really?
Oh my God, I didn't know that. So, or it's like, I just let them stand in their stupidity and
Yeah.
it usually blows over.
Oh, also, they're saying keep the dagger 3000, but the tile trials, they get pretty sharp. Especially when you do a lot of floor tile with that concrete. I mean, they get sharp, sharp. So that could be your other weapon to protect yourself.
I've got multiple weapons.
She's like, I'm ready.
I've thought about it, like, it goes through my mind quite a bit. Okay, what's my game plan if this guy tries to, like, lay his hands on me or something?
That's horrible though. Like that you have to constantly be thinking about that. Like, like
Yeah.
jokes aside, I don't I don't go into a job thinking like, oh, am I gonna get harassed? You know,
No.
even though I'm fucking hot as hell. But you know, I just don't. But it's
No.
like I bet it's like almost every job you go in there and be like, who the fuck am I gonna find here that's may or may not want to do something? You know?
Yeah, I know that I'm really sketched out about it just because I've had things happen to me in the past, so it's like really on the back of my mind. Um, Maybe if you talk to other girls, they probably feel a little bit safer, but I know that, like, I go in with extra precaution.
Well, especially because you work by yourself. I mean, most of the other girls that I see on social media, like Shannon, she used to work with her husband, and then there was this other girl. Can't remember the account name, but she used to always be with this guy who I'm not sure if it was like a relationship or they were just like a work relationship, but it seems like they were always with a guy, and not that I'm saying like guys are stronger or whatever, right? But the presence of a guy, it deters most of this, like thoughts
Don't
on
get
this.
bothered. So I didn't get this, like, harassment issue until I left the first.
Oh, and she's gone. Maybe.
No,
Oh, there
I'm
she
back.
is.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. Um, so I didn't get this issue until I went on my own, actually, which is kind of funny. So when I was working for the other companies, nobody would even think about, like, approaching me or talking to me, coming close to me, just because they assumed that maybe I was dating one of the guys. And I think that that's really funny. Like, why would you leave me alone when you think I have a boyfriend, but then you see me by myself and then you shoot your shot? Like, shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's just creepy and sad, honestly, that you have to go through that because some dudes just decide to be weird and just
What
like
not?
and it's just a both. I don't know. It's just weird and sad. But anywho, let's go past that. You obviously embrace this, and you're like, screw them. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm not gonna let that bother me. And I really hope that no one ever does anything else. But you're on your way to becoming, a better tile person.
Yeah.
You want to be known. What level of expertise do you think you're at? Like, do you think you know it most of it? You think you still have a long way to go? I mean, I see you playing with like miters and herringbone. That's pretty that's pretty high
Yeah.
end. So is there anything that you think you still need to work on, or do you think you're at a level where it's like, well, now I just need to work on getting more consistent jobs and things like that?
So I feel like kind of hard to say. Well, I'm
You can be cocky. It's fine.
no. I think that I'm pretty good right now. There's still a lot that needs to be worked on, but I think they're minor things. So it's kind of like keeping the custom jobs coming in so that I can keep that like skill set
Yeah.
going. I don't think I'm the best at all. I think that like I'm getting pretty close to being part of like the 1% that really cares about their work and puts like everything into their installs. Yeah. I don't really see myself as like on top and like the top dog or whatever, I try to stay humble with where I'm at.
Right. As long as you're part of the like elites, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to say who's the best, really. Like, I mean, it's relative to, it's biased, and but if you're part of that group, that people know, and it also has to do with who you know and what jobs you do and what content you can post, because like someone can be so good, but if they're not getting those custom jobs with the intricate designs, they really can't show it off.
No.
So,
So like
you
there's
know.
no, and that's the other thing is like I've been fortunate enough to get like these super complex jobs early on where I can show people like how far my skill set actually goes. But like I got this, so I started working for a really big contractor in the area, and they gave me as a first job, it was like a super standard 12 by 24 stack. And I'm like, well, it's nice, but how do you want me to show you what I can do when like to me anybody can like tile that. So
Yeah. Yeah, especially nowadays, with clips and stuff, you can actually have a decent looking shower floor, but you don't know underneath if it's got hollow spots. Because
yeah,
some people they're under the impression that clips are gonna make you a tile guy, but you have to be a tile guy before you
before,
can,
yeah,
yeah, because otherwise you're just letting the clips do your job, and that's when they come back and they see a hollow spot under the tile, and then they blame the clips, but it's like no way, it's like
it was
you're the
you.
problem. Yeah, you're misusing the tool, because this is leveling clips are just a tuning
Yep,
tool, right? Like
yep,
you have to be like pretty good, and then this is going to take you to the next
yep,
level, right? But you
Right.
can't just like slap tiles onto the floor, clip them, and then be like, well, it's flat. Well, yeah, it's flat on the top, but what about underside? Or if you're doing 48, 24 by 48s, and all of a sudden, oh shoot, a truck just decided to drive by. I think I'm in their way too. Anyways,
I don't know
um,
if you're paying attention to the comments.
there's a lot of comments. For a second, the Calidat crew was like spamming the comments. Now they're gone.
I was gonna say they're all gone.
Yeah,
All tile guys
Oh, wait,
think they're the best.
Kurt's still around.
Kurt's still around.
The true,
Tile left.
true grit.
Tile didn't say bye to me. Why?
ECR, hello. Yeah, E-tile, I'm sorry I didn't.
I'm parking in somebody else's spot. Yeah, probably. I came to
Hey,
eat lunch, and then I got caught up in the moment, and then all of a sudden it was like
rest time.
11:58. It was like, oh shit, I gotta go live.
Bennett Flooring, dudes in constructions are pigs, especially some of the married ones. Usually those are the worst ones.
Agreed.
Yeah, like Casey.
Hey, I'm a piece of shit,
Yeah, he's a
man.
oh.
People are used to me being a piece of shit.
Casey,
Well,
you want to do the giveaway?
So
Or are you ready for that or no?
yeah, we can. So here's what I got.
It's not over, Gabby. We're just gonna do 2 giveaways
okay.
today. She's like, oh, what the? Is it over?
He's like, I'm
Okay,
tired
see you
of
later.
talking. Let's cut
So
it.
what we can do, Oscar, if you want, there's 27 people is what I'm seeing. We can have everybody just submit or just type the word sponge. I'm going to put their name in here, and as we get, give it to whatever time, 1:30 or whatever, and then whenever it gets to 1:30, I'll hit spin, and this thing will pick, and we can just like spin it a couple of times if you want
Okay,
to.
so they're gonna have like 6 minutes to put in their entry.
Yeah, that should
Okay.
be good.
So in my time, it's 12:25. So we're at the 25 mark. From now until 30, you can write the word sponge in the comments, and then Casey is gonna enter you into this wizardy website, and then we're gonna pick a winner. And what's the winner get?
So Brick and Bone Sponge has donated 10 packs of purple sponges and 3 packs of their Mardi Gras sponges, which you get a purple, a yellow, and a green. So with that being said, we're going to give away half of that this round and then half of that at a later date.
Okay. So how many was that? I lost count.
We'll do six giveaways between now and 2 o'clock. Between now and 2, does that sound fair?
So it's gonna be like 3 packs right now and 3 packs later, or six, or six
No,
later.
we'll do six total. So we'll do 3 purple, or 4 purple and 2 Mardi Gras,
Okay.
right? That's 6.
But you want to do
Yeah, that'll work.
like right now at the 30 mark? You want to do three?
We can just spin this
Okay.
thing 3 times and get the top
All right.
three.
I think what's his name? Skyline said count him out because he's actually the ambassador for Brickbone now.
Got it.
He's the ambassador for every company.
I know he's just gonna have it all. Then we're all gonna be
Talking
going to him.
talking about ambassadors, do you have any deals with ambassadors, Gabby? How's that treated you?
Oh, I do. It's been interesting. Um,
she, she took a long breath. Mm.
Give me a minute for this one. Yeah, I do. So first started with Schluter. I'm still with these guys. It's been nice,
Oh
but
yeah, you went to NASCAR. I saw you.
yeah. And I also went to Texas last year. It's pretty cool the way that they do them. So they also sponsor like a baseball team. I'm not too sure what their name is. I'm not in
Texas
sports.
Rangers.
The Rangers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have
I wouldn't know.
like a little lounge there. And it's pretty cool because when you walk in, they've got like their Fluter Systems logo on there and everything. Yeah, you got the pen.
I got a pen. You went to NASCAR. I got a pen.
I
That's
can
how
try to
life.
hook you up.
That's how life is for me.
That pen is worth more.
No, but I mean, it must be fun, right? I mean, to get, they fly you out there. I'm guessing they pay for all the hotel meals. You get to spend some time with other creators, and
Yeah.
you know,
So they fly you out. They pay for everything. I mean, I bring spending money just because I don't like standing there and having them pay for absolutely everything. Kind of feels wrong, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like they, man, I'm having a hard time talking today. I'm so sorry.
it's the Celsius.
It
It's
is.
taking over.
But yeah, meeting other tile setters is pretty cool from like that aspect. I got to meet CC. I got to meet HI tile. Is that what?
HI
Yeah,
remodeling, I think.
he's pretty cool.
High
Miguel.
tech room. Oh,
Yeah,
MG.
yeah. Miguel's good. So getting to meet people that like you probably wouldn't meet on a normal basis through them is cool. And then you also get to meet Corey Lajoie, which was cool, and
Oh,
get into his trailer and all that stuff. So you get to see his setup, see how he works his stuff.
Nice. You got any other deals right now, or just the Schluter?
They're not like set deals. I mean, I get people sending me stuff, but we don't have any contracts. I mean, I don't have a contract with Schluter either. It's just kind of we're going as
Like a verbal thing?
yeah, yeah,
That's kind of, that's sometimes that's better because some of these like deals can be so intrusive, and some of these brands, they're also so pushy. Like, just because they give you a couple $100, they expect you to drop everything you're doing, anything that's going on in your life, and they want you to put videos out because their company, blah blah blah. And it's just like, dude, like, I'll send you your money back if you need it. It kind of sounds like you need it more than me.
yeah.
Uh,
Kind of sounds like you need that video more than I needed that material. So
yeah. And then the people that send you free stuff, it's appreciated, but also sometimes they can get really pushy too. It's like, hey, when do you think you can post that video? And it's like, when I have time.
I have time, yeah. So like right now, and especially after coming back from LA, I was super jet lagged. Like something hit me and I was tired and like I needed a week off and I haven't been filming these past 2 weeks. And you know, it kind of is on the back of my mind, like, oh, am I gonna get a message like, hey, why haven't you been filming? Hey, like I sent you this stuff, why aren't you putting it out? I think they don't realize that like we have our personal lives. Not only that, but like we're running companies. I don't always have time to sit on my phone for like a couple of hours and make videos. I'm also not getting paid for that time, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'm on my phone till like 8 or 9 p.m. Like you guys were saying, you know, we're putting all this time into making videos, and the free material is nice, but it's not enough for me to be like, okay, it's worth me spending all this time every night after work to put these videos out. Like there's not enough profit.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all in the same boat. As long as we're making more money working, that's our priority, right? And then putting these videos out, it's just like if I have time, if it comes into play, like if they send you a tool that you're not really using, you pretty much just have to set up a whole thing just to do that. And then at this point, it's not natural. It's not coming to you like, it's just kind of forced, and
Yep.
it doesn't even come out
No.
right. So yeah, I think that's the best way. Sometimes it's like, you want to send me something. I've started doing that. So like, hey, they reach out, hey, we want to send you this, and it's like, okay, well, you can send it out, but the way that I do my videos is if I use it on the job site, I'll take a video of it.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't, it's probably going to sit in my office for a couple
A little
months.
bit.
So if you don't mind, that's fine, but I don't want you to be pushy. And they
Yeah.
understand. But, because, and actually, it's not because I'm trying to be an asshole, but because it's happened before. I told Casey the other day, like, freaking OX, they sent me a speed square, freaking $7 speed square, and they kept bugging me about the freaking video. It's like, dude, send me a label and I'll put it in the mail and send it back.
Yeah.
Like, you're not worth my time. Like, I'm wasting more time answering your messages than it's worth it, whatever you sent me. Like, they didn't even send
Yeah.
me the 12-inch speed square. They sent me the little tiny one. It's like, I appreciate it. It's a free tool. I'm not trying to be disgraceful, but it's like, if you're going to be like choking me, like, dude, I need the video.
Now.
I need the video. It's like, come on. It's like hop
Yeah.
off, right? So,
Well, I mean, Caladad sent me like quite a bit of stuff, and it was nice because they weren't expecting anything from me. Like I had messaged him back and I was like, thank you so much for all the stuff and I'll get to post an unboxing. And he was like, man, you don't even need to post an unboxing if you don't want to. Like I just want you to enjoy the stuff. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then you don't. And I appreciate that. So
yeah, that's definitely a great setup because, eventually you will use it.
he
And
knows that at some point videos are gonna come
yeah.
out and so it's gonna end up like working out for him
So
too.
what do you do? Not because it's Caladad, but like, what do you do if they send you a tool and you actually don't like it?
I just won't post
Yeah,
anything.
same
Like, I'm just gonna be
here.
like, forget it. Like, I just won't say anything. And I probably won't get back to them about anything after that. So,
Yeah, it's like they sent me. Last year they sent me. You know that bucket thing? I think it's like Bucket Buddy
bucket favor.
or Bucket something. Yeah, and I just didn't use it. They
Yeah.
never messaged me. I think I posted a story about it, but I never really used it, and it's been there. It's like I'm not. I just don't see it as something I need.
Yeah.
And
Service isn't best right now.
Casey, oh, he's muted. You're muted.
Yeah.
There,
There we
there we go.
go. This is kind of, they don't have a lot of good pictures online, so this is what we got going here.
Okay, so we're gonna do 3 winners.
Yeah, so we'll do one of the Mardi Gras and 2 of the all purple. So the Mardi Gras gets you, let me spin this around. So the Mardi Gras pack gets you the brick and bones. You get a yellow set, a green set, and a purple set.
Okay.
And then the solid purple just gets you a purple brick and a purple bone.
Okay.
So we'll do 3 of the purples and then two of the four of the purples, and then two of the Mardi Gras packs.
Okay.
And then they're going to send those out next day to whoever wins. So if you win, keep this in mind. If you win, DM Oscar or myself, and then we can get the information over to Brickbone guys, and that way you can get your stuff. But
all right. So who's the first
around.
winner?
Let's see here. This is it's probably not going to work for me since I'm the one doing it. Let's see. Wait, are you going to stop or not? So Missy, TL Missy is our first winner.
Yay!
Missy, she wins the what? The Mardi Gras or?
Yeah, we'll do the Mardi Gras because she's not actually on here. She just must have stepped out, but Ryan is with her. So TL Missy, reach out to me so I can get your information over to those guys, and then we're gonna spin this sucker again.
Look at Casey, all technological.
I told you I was gonna be here for this today.
With his little spinning wheel.
You're living
trying to make this official.
2095.
I'm a little bit behind that. See, this guy's not in here anymore. Maryland. Maybe Maryland. I don't know. I can't spell. I was trying to keep up with everybody as they was putting their names in.
Well,
I don't see that name on here.
I don't.
Unless you see something I don't.
I don't see it. I mean, they're definitely not common things, so I don't know.
Oh, there.
Oh, they're here.
He is. Maryland. See,
all right.
One
more.
My followers. One more. Bingo. Marcus, you almost had it there. Zion, where you at? You still in here?
Zion?
Yeah, Zion 330.
Zion 330, are you here? Zion 330 on
here.
1.
You here? Raise your hand.
Zion 330 on 2. Zion. There he is.
There he is.
All right, so you guys make sure you DM me, Casey, or Breaking Bones with your full shipping address, full name, social security number, debit card number, and PIN.
How many dependents you have?
Yep.
Dependents are important right now.
Okay, we keep going with Gabby. So, Gabby.
Yes.
Would you say you like to do more shower work or floor work?
Showers, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's most of us. I hate big floors.
We don't have to be on our knees all the time. You know that there's going to be one point where you're going to be able to stand up, start going up, and not just keep on your floors. So.
Well, in the first few years, it's fine. Like you don't go through a lot of pain. But as you get older, like us,
even right now, like my left knee is fucking shot, and
you have an 80-year-old left knee.
Yeah, like there's a soft spot under my kneecap. If I put too much weight on it, I'm jumping like 3 feet high. Like.
Yeah, we don't take care of our bodies. You start thinking of taking care of your body when you're like my age, like after 35. But then you feel dumb because it's like, dude, if I would have thought this way when I was 20, I probably wouldn't be in so much pain right now.
Absolutely not. Like the first year and a half, I was working without knee pads, and that was very stupid of me. And I feel like that's what caused kind of the soft spot under my knee.
Yeah.
And if I had worn them since the beginning, I would have been fine. But now it's just too far gone.
Yeah. Well, Pronies sponsor Gabby.
I'm using the Trax ones, and I love them. So.
Which ones? The long ones?
I can't. My legs are too small.
they come up to her waist.
They're like goalie knee pads.
Magnesium is great for muscle recovery. Oh shit! Now we're into health and all kinds of stuff here.
Wait, what?
I just got told I was 75. What the fuck? What did I miss out on?
Magnesium is great for muscle recovery, but I've been told you have to watch what kind of magnesium you take. So don't just go and buy some magnesium and chug it down.
Missy,
like, be careful.
Do you have your knee pads on, please?
Yeah, laying any kind of uncoupled membrane with no knee protection on is the worst.
Even on your hands, like when you support your body with your hand,
get those grids on your hands.
Leaves that grit. Unless you're using
Legos.
Unless you're using Arctics, then it's a bone. They're little bones. so
Yeah,
essential amino acids. I don't take any of that. I eat tacos, and Doritos.
Yeah,
That's
same here.
where I get all my necessities.
I get double coffee. That's why I can't talk and I'm shaking.
Dude, back in the day when I was like still single, I used to chug so many monsters. And one day I came to work next morning and I was like so hungover. I drank a. I don't know if you guys remember. They used to have a like the biggest monster. I think it was like a half a liter. It was pretty big with the cap.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, I was shaking like this. It was scary. I was like, dude,
Trying to cut
I'm about to die. Like
straight.
this is it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, bye. You know, I started calling my mom. Like, hey, I
I
love
love
you.
you.
No, but I came out fine, and now actually every time I try to drink a Monster, I get like this weird taste. So I've just gone away from
I just get like cramps in my heart, and I'm like, oh, here we go. This is it.
it. Cramps in your heart. What the?
I'm not made for energy drinks. I'm like 100 pounds soaked, so
That's a little extreme. I would be worried.
Oh, my
gets
wife
me.
gives
I'm
me a
like,
hard time.
ah.
I drink
Doritos,
double
sponsor me,
energy drinks.
Doritos.
He's drinking the same. Hey,
Do you guys have a quesada in
hey,
the
you better
States?
say hi.
Do we have a what?
You're on there.
Quesada.
Quesada?
Yeah,
No. What is that?
it's like a Mexican
Restaurant?
little fast food restaurant. They sell Doritos there, so I was wondering maybe that's where
Oh
you got.
no, no, we don't have Quesada. We have. I mean, right here, I'm actually at a parking lot where there's like this trailer that sell really good tacos, but it's like one of a kind of thing. Casey, Casey, when do you work?
Brandon, I work all the time. I just made time to be here to make sure we give away shit in a
That's
proper
right. That's
manner
right.
this time.
So, so you mentioned Gabby that you might be moving, or you might consider moving. Why is that?
I have no ties here, and for the scope of work that I want to do, I feel like I need to be in a bit of a bigger city.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, it's
Ottawa
kind
pretty
of
small.
it's medium sized, but like it's not building that
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Permits are super expensive, so houses aren't going up as quickly as we would like to. Building materials is super stupid expensive right now, so
Hmm. Where would you move? Is in Canada, or would you come to the States?
I'm kind of open and then like this is just I've started thinking about it, so like it's there. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it or like where I want to go with it.
Yeah,
I mean, I did like Texas quite a bit,
I'll
but I
call in
got
someone to get
nothing.
done.
Like nobody's there for me, so it'd be like a pretty big move. You'd look at
That's
his
good.
face. It's like
He's
no,
in Texas. He's in Texas.
I'm in Texas. But right now it's actually pretty slow though. I don't know why. I think everywhere it's a little slow because of tax not tax rates but interest rates.
yeah, one
Uh,
hundred.
so people are not buying as fast. They're not building
No,
as fast. Most of the work that I see going on around my area is production. You
mm-hmm.
know, cheap
That's a
houses,
lot. Yeah,
and
we've got a lot of those going up, like townhouses and bungalows, and just the exact same houses, one next to the other.
yeah, and I don't want any
No,
of that. Like I'd rather go work at McDonald's, like, honestly, than it's
lay
so
that type of tile.
boring, dude. I would just like pull my hair out.
You know,
I just can't do that.
there's a lot of guys that are like, oh, why don't you want to go into like Mattamy or like a lot of the projects that are here, and that work doesn't interest me, and I would just,
You
like you
telling me to
said,
do that?
want to rip my hair out. It's the same thing over and over and over
Yeah.
again. There's nothing like fun about it. And they don't care about if your tile's straight, if it's flat, as long as it's in there and it's not gonna fall, your showers don't leak, they don't care.
Oh
So
my
there's
god.
no pressure to do better or to be good or like to be the best that you absolutely can because they don't care. Like they really don't.
Tile just have to be installed. Like that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of that going on around here too. Like, 400, 500,000 houses that don't even have a Schluter trim. Like just the raw edge with some grout or
Yeah.
paint. Like this thick of caulking right on top of the baseboards. It's just horrible, and it's like, man,
Yep.
people are paying all this money for these houses, and there's absolutely no quality. So I am actually thinking, hopefully, in like the next 5, 10 years, that all those people start remodeling, and that's when I come in. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
I recently started. So actually, I got my websites. Anyone wants to go watch it, or just kind of take a look. obftile.com. If you go see it and something is like weird, or you don't like something, let me know. I take criticism. This is my first website ever, so I want to make it pretty cool, so that I can showcase my what I offer, and hopefully grow my business. I don't know, I'm not too excited about growing, but I'm excited about having a website, and just kind of having
Okay.
building my brand locally,
Yep.
uh, because that's kind of what's social media. I don't really see it taking over my paycheck. Like I get some money from social media, but I don't really see it in the near future making me more money than me actually working.
Yeah.
So I need to keep working on the stuff that's feeding me and feeding my family and all that stuff. And social media at this moment, it's just a little bit extra, kind of
Yep.
just to justify the time that I spend on it, and I don't even think it's enough
It's
to
not.
justify.
I think it's because like we were like, okay, let's do the social media thing to kind of help the business out. And then we saw, because I know you guys were talking about this on the other lives too. It's like we don't go in thinking we're gonna make money off of social media,
Right.
and then we get one little offer or whatnot that kind of makes us think, okay, maybe this could be a thing, or maybe I could make money off of it. And then you get into the whole freaking spiel, you get dragged into it, and then you realize like that product and whatever you're giving me still isn't enough because like
Yeah.
it just isn't. And like the majority of them, I think it's funny because like they're wanting all of this stuff from you guys, but they're not even capable of putting it out themselves.
Yep.
And then they want it done like right then and there. But it's like if you are asking us to do it, then just be patient and like let us do it in the time frame that like we can do it without losing our minds.
Yep.
Yeah, they are trying to pass a bill through Congress that requires CTI certification. Well, that would be dumb because CTI certification, it's outdated. So
Yeah.
it would mean
And it's not.
nothing. I mean, you can be a CTI certified installer and you can still suck as an installer. So I'm so sorry for all the CTI believers. I'm gonna get my CTI eventually, just because it's kind of a challenge that I want to take on, right?
Yeah. I agree.
But if you go through the booklet they send you, it's like they make you put up paper, they make you put up cement board, they make you do like all this stuff that like no one does anymore. Like, why
No.
am
No.
I being tested
Yeah.
on such a thing like that I'm not gonna use? I won't ever use. Or somebody like Gabby, who started not too long ago, she hasn't even seen any of this. It's
No.
like it's dumb.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry for CTI people. If you have your CTI, I respect you, but it doesn't make you any better than anyone else just because you're a CTI.
Yeah. Well, see, we've got something similar here. It's called the TT Mac in Canada. You don't need it to install a tile, but some of the guys do have it. But a lot of the guys that do have it, like shitty fucking tile. Like guys like me can come in and do 10 times better of a job than they do because
Yeah.
they're laying the way that they've been laying like what 15,
Oh,
20, 30 years ago.
Tyler Sims, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off on you. It's just that you brought it up, and this is what I think about CTI. Like I've been trying to take the test since like COVID, and I haven't. I just haven't, because it's not a priority to me.
Right,
Um,
right off.
but at the same time, it's like, why am I going to make so much time studying and all that stuff for a test that's not going to give me anything? If anything, it's going to give me just bragging rights.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be able to do like CTI number, blah, 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 under my logo, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Like no one really cares about it. And then I know they're requiring it for some commercial jobs nowadays, but I'm not looking into getting, into commercials. So it doesn't work for
Yeah.
me. I don't think it's worth it. I think they should update it. Like somebody was saying in the comments, they're not doing miters at the CTI. They're not doing foam boards. They're not doing mud bed. They're not. It's like you should test on stuff that's actually like a little mock up of a shower
Yeah.
that you actually do. Because if
I
you're
think
gonna test me on putting fucking paper on the wall that I'm never gonna do, or cement board that I hate, what's the
yeah.
point? Like
Then
I just don't see it. So and I'm sorry, but you guys know that I speak my mind in this live, and I'm never gonna stop. So if you get offended by whatever I say, clean your tears and cry
work
me
on
a
yourself
river.
so that I don't hurt you next time.
Yeah, yeah. So I've heard that people get offended by whatever I say sometimes. I just want to let you know that I'm gonna keep doing it.
And it's your personal opinion, so who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah.
it builds tough skin.
yeah.
But
So
on the CTI thing, it definitely like you said, it don't make any sense to be tested on if you can set a floor, because in a new construction or a permitted job, you're not gonna get a permit to set floors. You're gonna get a permit on if this shower is right. That's what they should be testing you on more so than whether you I mean. Granted, they shouldn't be testing you with a foam tray. That's just kind of cheating the game. But they should test people on the method of mud bed and a rubber liner. That's more technical than setting a floor. You can set a floor and it not be level, but be
yeah,
flat, if that makes sense.
it, it's just outdated. And anybody that I talk to, it depends. If they have a CTI, they're for it and they'll defend it. If they don't have a CTI and they don't have any plans to get it, they're like, it's outdated. I don't care. And it's just like, well, I wish the CTI committee or whatever it is, they would actually think about the modern tile installer and test the modern tile installer into those methods. Like put up foam board and waterproof the foam board, and then do maybe a small little 3x3 mud bed with a Schluter drain, and then cover it with membrane the next day. I don't know, something more realistic, something that would actually mean something. But at this point, I mean, it tests your skills to a point because you are installing tile and things like that, but it
So on the
doesn't test
couch.
you on modern methods, which is the downside for me. And I actually have the money paid to take the test. I just haven't taken it.
Yep.
But that's what I think. Not everyone has to agree, but
Is it
as long as they
expensive?
don't,
I know.
yeah, it's like $500.
Oh, well, that's not too bad. Us, it's almost $1,000.
But if you fail it, you got to take it again, and you have to pay the
Uh,
Yeah,
same amount. It's not a yeah. You
yeah.
got to pay it until you pass
Every
it.
time. Yeah.
but
And
honestly,
then
if
it's
I
five
go in
hundred
there and I
dollars a month.
fail it, I just wouldn't take it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I would.
Because if I fail it, it's mostly because I keep overthinking the things that I don't do every day. That I'm like, oh shit, how does this paper go? Because it's like I never use paper behind my cement board that I never
Yeah.
use. It's like all this. I pretty much have to learn a new trade just to go take this test, and then I'm gonna have the bragging rights for this random number that doesn't mean anything because it doesn't test me on the stuff that I actually do.
Yeah.
Well,
So
which is this could be wrong, but I've heard through the pipeline that having a CTI number helps you down the road, so to speak, for a like a field tech job and stuff like that. So
oh, that I can see. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would
yeah,
definitely take it if that was a requirement. But
yeah,
honestly, not to be cocky, but I think I would pass it. I think it mostly is like a time thing because you are timed.
yeah.
Like you got to start at a certain time and finish by a certain time. And most of the people I talk to, they're like,
Okay.
well, if you start at 8 and by 12 you don't have the floor done or whatever, you start getting nervous and then you start messing up.
Yeah,
So,
Yep.
I think it depends on how you're doing under pressure. I think too.
yeah, we should all three of us should take it at the same time.
Dude,
Just
Let's do
sweating,
it. They do it in Texas an awful lot. Like
just
I'm
Texas,
sweating.
sweating. Dude, I'm sweating right now through 3 layers of fucking hoodies. So, guys will 100%
hey,
win.
we're 6 minutes from 2 o'clock, so let's go ahead and offer up another round of these sponges so we can close out this
Giveaway.
the giveaways.
All right. So what do they got to
Oh,
comment now?
So same thing. So
okay.
same thing. I'm gonna delete what was there.
They
That
got to
way, it does.
comment Bob.
They have the comment Bob. So,
I'm kidding.
no. Comment Bob in the comments, and you have to be live while we're spinning this wheel, or you won't get it. But
Yeah, we'll be like your name going at once, twice, by
sold
3.
to
Yeah,
the
well,
next.
yeah,
It's
we'll
like an
pick
auction.
someone else.
So at 2 o'clock, we'll hit this button and give away 3 more sets of sponges.
Oh, by the way, the winner from the last live has not DM'd me, Casey, or Leveling Tools. So if here by the end of this live he hasn't DM'd any one of us, we're just gonna give away those 2 blades and the
Right.
cone again.
Yep. Yep.
Not to
So
Gabby because she likes Calidad.
Too good for you guys.
I figured that.
Yeah, I got
Um,
these. I got these Rhino retractable straps from TikTok. Have you guys done TikTok Shop?
No.
yes, too many
Okay,
times.
so if you go on TikTok Shop, they actually send you stuff for free, and all you have to do is like one video with the product. And these are actually pretty cool because they're like a pack of 4 was like $80. But look, and then you can retract it.
No, he's not. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. That's
That's
pretty sharp.
cool.
It's like a measuring tape, you know, because you always like when you're done using them, you have to like wrap them. I'm kind of
Yeah.
a OCD, so I like wrap them real nicely, and then I put a rubber band over them, so it takes some time. This one you just push a button, and it just comes right in. I don't know. I just thought I threw that commercial out there.
Speaking of commercial with the 15 people, I don't know how many you guys you see there, but Brick and Bones asked me to mention that they do offer like contractor pack discounts. So they do like
Do they
15,
offer
25, 50.
lifetime warranty?
They do. Yeah. You keep on using their sponges and they'll keep on settling to you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Uh,
Rhino, please take me to NASCAR.
I'll take you
I'm
back.
looking for a sponsor that can take me to NASCAR.
You're not missing much if you go to LA. That didn't look like a very
Dude,
exciting race.
LA is trashy. I was very
LA
disappointed.
is
It
horrible.
is so dirty. Oh my god.
Anyone who says California is better, like the best state in the states, and they live in LA, like I don't know what drugs they use, but they're wrong.
All kinds of drugs, man. All kinds of drugs.
Dude, we went to Hollywood, and then we went to that you know the street with the stars and whatever. Horrible. Nothing
We
but poo and pee and
just trash everywhere. I know. I was
disgusting.
very disappointed. It's probably like one of the most known like areas, and it's super filthy. You'd think that they'd put like a bit of budget just to keep that area clean, but no.
I think they just keep the like that one entrance to the like. There's like this big venue, you know, like where the like famous people go into. Like it's literally like not even a block. I think they keep that clean for like whenever the
Yeah.
TV commercials and
The
whatever, and then
cameras are
the rest,
there.
yeah, the rest of it is horrible.
It
We have a
is.
question here. Tyler Sims, how long does it normally take you to do a 3x5 shower, start to finish, with a Schluter system?
Is he talking to me?
You guys are the Schluter boys.
I don't know. You
Well,
guys, nothing.
no, yeah, I'm the only Schluter girl here, so I mean it depends. If we're doing just membrane, well, give me like 2 hours. I'm done my waterproofing, and I don't usually set on the same day, but
You
maybe
got better
like,
things to do.
well, if I've got like a full day of prep that I'm doing like my
She's
shower in
like,
the morning,
I'm done. This is over.
I'm
I'm
good. Like
out of here.
that's enough orange for the day. I'm going home.
So what would you say? Like, let's say it's just like a 12x24 with some hexagons on the shower floor. 3-4 days.
Yeah, give me a week. I'm in and out of there.
All right. Give Gabby a week.
Like
How long
prep,
would it take you with Hydro Black,
tile.
Casey?
Same.
About the same.
Me, the same. But I could flood test it in 45 minutes after I got done
Ooh.
setting.
Ooh.
See, that's why I
Oh.
gotta go home after I'm done doing my prep.
Ash
I gotta let
Wednesday.
it dry.
Exactly, Casey. You can't go home right after the prep. You have to stay and do the flood test.
Yeah, but at least I can flood test it and come back the next day and set. I don't have to come back the next day and flood it.
What is this? What is this? Versus? Do I put a versus here?
I didn't think
There's some
so.
The
rivalry.
rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is all my showers are Frankenstein, so I don't really care.
No,
I used all the leftovers from the last shower and I use it on the next one.
I'm a slow tile setter, so you can't hold me to a week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You would take more than a week?
Casey has like
Depends.
3 jobs on the go. That's why it takes him.
No, no,
He
no. But I
sets like
mean,
4 tiles.
if you showed up on Monday and all you have is 2x4s, and you got all your material in the garage, how long would it take you?
Okay,
Whatever,
that's fair.
Like,
That's a
whatever
week.
system, whatever system.
I've never walked
yeah,
into just a stud job like ready to go. So
Oh,
like
okay.
I couldn't probably a week. Everything I walk into is like, oh, here, take down this dinosaur, and then
yeah,
we're gonna put in a brand new shower. Oh, we want to add a wall. We want two or three niches. We want to all kinds of plumbing updates. But probably a week if I was to walk in and it was ready for me to just put my system in and go.
yeah.
A
Yeah.
week. All right. All right. Well, it takes me 2 days. Boom.
Oh, whatever. You have a helper, Oscar.
Big dog, big dog.
You have a
No, it
helper.
takes me like 2.5 days because like one day I can prep and do my membrane and shower floor, and the next day I do all the walls, and the next day I send my dad just to grout it for like a few hours, and that's
Yeah.
it. But that's because me and him we have a system. Like he's
Yeah,
not just standing around watching me do stuff. He's like moving. We do the shins, we do the board, we everything. So, uh, but no one has to be that fast. Like a week is fine as long as you're turning in quality work and you're getting paid well. Like that's what I keep telling people. Like, how much would you charge for this? It's like I don't know. Like I don't know what level of expertise you have. I don't know how fast you are. I don't know if you have a helper. Like I don't even know how hungry you are. What if you don't have any work? Like you're just gonna have to get a job
Yeah.
for whatever money, just to put some food in your mouth. So it's
Yeah.
it's really dependable on also area. Like I'm sure Gabby is not going to charge the same that I charge or you charge. You know what I mean? They're all going to fluctuate depending on where we
Right.
live. I'm
absolutely.
sure Gabby charges like 20 grand for a shower,
Oh, absolutely.
Minimum, minimum.
and she gets everything for free because she gets sponsored
Yeah,
by everyone.
yeah. I've been really lucky lately. Like, I feel like I can't get too excited because it's probably gonna stop at some point. Everything's like all good and happy-go-lucky right now. So this too shall pass. Like the free shit coming in is gonna stop at some point, and I'm just gonna be plain old Gabby again.
But no, I mean, you have your following. You don't have a following because you use a certain
Yeah,
product.
No.
they yeah, and that was another thing that I had to realize is that like it wasn't because I had a specific company representing me that my followings were going up. It was just because of like the work that I was putting out in the
Yeah,
videos I was making.
yeah. The thing about social media is you just got to build trust, right? So right now you're using a brand of whatever. It could be a brand of blades, it could be a brand of waterproofing, it could be a brand of sponges, right? But then people evolve, and maybe later you start liking a different kind of thin set, you start liking a different kind of blade, and no one's gonna hold you against it.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, I tried this new blade and it's better. What do you want me to
yeah,
do? Unless I'm getting paid by this other company like all this thousands of dollars to display their product, I'm gonna use whatever I like. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
yep. And there are a lot of tools like or just specific bits that I'll use from another brand that I won't use from the other brand because that one works better, or whatnot. And like to me,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like I use what works for me, and that's what it is at the end of
You
the
know,
day.
and I think as long as you don't have a signed paper deal with a specific brand from like blades for example, you can do whatever because like I said, it's about building trust, and I think people trust you more if you come out and say
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
well, I like this bits from this brand, but I like these blades from this brand, and I like the wet saw blade from this brand. Like me, for example, I like the 10-inch blade from Calidad. Like that's like bang for the buck. That's the best blade out there to cut tile with on a 10-inch saw. But when it comes to blades, I use this brand called World Diamond Source. And recently I tried the leveling ones, and they cut just fine, right? I tried a couple of the Calidad and they were but they weren't like my favorite.
Yeah.
And that's personal too, because like we
Yep.
all work different, like, maybe my grinder is too fast or something, like we all have different styles. and then the bids can be whatever. Like right now, I think I have a package of behui on the way to my house. You know, like it has like all the diamond tools on it, so I'm gonna use those and see how they do. You know, but I'm not tied to any of these companies to say, oh, you got to use everything from
Yeah.
this brand. You know, like I hear a bunch of people like Bennett. They get blades from Amazon for like $10, and they swear they're like the really good blades,
Yeah.
and I don't doubt it. You know, like they may be the same. We got to understand, like there's only three, four, five different places where all these people get their blades from.
I,
They just slap
Yep.
different colors on them.
yeah. I can't take it out right now, but I got a couple of like Amazon blades in that pack out that they're not too bad. There was like the hummingbird blade from Core Diamond. They discontinued it, but I've
Mm.
been trying to find like a dupe for that one since, and it's probably the one that's gotten the closest to it.
Dude, I've even ordered stuff off of AliExpress in the past.
Really?
It takes a while to get here, but
Yeah,
they're
it
not
takes
too bad.
forever.
But of course, if I'm getting free stuff, I'm gonna use
Yeah.
the free stuff.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
See,
but
like I think Paladad sent me their it's like a pack of 5 blades. They're okay. Like they're not the best. They're good if you're doing cuts that you don't really care they're going to be hidden, but you still get those microchips. And
yeah,
I'm looking for a blade that doesn't give me that.
and that's the kind of feedback that may or may not hurt some feelings on the company, right? But that's the
Yep.
kind of feedback you need as a
Yeah,
company to
yeah. It's
to do
honest
better,
feedback.
right? Yeah, because if you just expect to put out a product and everyone is going to praise you for that product, I doubt every product is like the
You
perfect
can drink
product
one.
from the get go,
Yeah.
right? So we gotta get. If I was to put a product like right now my website, right? So I'm like, hey, here's my website. You guys go look at it and tell me, like, is it good? Is it pleasing to look at? Does it want to make you guys stay in the website and look through, or is it just ugly? Like it's not a product that I'm selling, but you need the feedback from people, especially people that are close to you that can be a little
Honest.
honest, and like, cause other people they could sound like haters, but like for example, if Casey comes back and be like, Oscar, that fucking picture you put on the first page is horrible, I'm gonna take it for the best of it. I'm gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
well, he may be onto something, right? So I think for the companies doing out, giving you product. Now, if you get stuck in a contract with a company, that's a different story, right? You have to represent them, and depending on the terms that you sign, you may not use competitor products on your
Yeah.
videos for the whatever amount of time their contract goes on for. But at the end of the contract, you're free to go. If you're not
Yep.
happy
Yep.
with that brand. So yeah, it's for anyone out there that's doing content. Not that I'm like the guru here or anything, but that's kind of what
You
I've
are.
seen happening, and that's kind of what you need to do. You need to be yourself, right? You need to
That's not
do
bad.
you
It's bad.
post some stories and just say, hey, this is me, I'm doing this
Oh.
and I'm doing that, I messed up here, I messed up over
I
there,
think it's
and
super important to like point out where you fucked up.
yeah,
Nobody believes that everyone's perfect, and I feel like that's one of the things that makes me want to follow people is when they're like just being honest and raw.
yeah.
I
Or
appreciate
like yesterday when I
that.
posted that thing about what happened at the job site, right? I didn't just post it because it was relatable. I posted it because I was heated. Like I was on the
Yeah.
drive home from the job site, and I was like, dude, I need to vent somewhere. Like I need, and that's just stuff that happens more often than not. And
Yeah.
you just gotta let people know that you're not always that nice person that comes on the videos like, hey guys, look at this product. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're also that guy that can say fuck, shit, piss,
Yep.
all that stuff.
Yeah. You gotta be
So
Not
real.
just blonde hair with blue eyes.
yeah, you
That's
can
full of
disguise a
shit, is
lot
what
of
it
stuff,
says.
Gabby. Actually, now that I think about it, you girls that are good looking, you guys have an advantage
Yeah.
over people like me and Casey, because Casey is ugly as fuck. And and
He's
I'm, fuck you. I'm not that ugly. My wife don't think I'm that ugly.
yeah, take off
All
that
right.
beard and see how ugly you
She
are.
she
take
just
that
rolled her
hat
eyes
off.
at me. So
Take the hat off and shave that beard and see how ugly
yeah,
you are.
whatever. You're
No,
just mad because
no,
your
no,
shit
no.
don't
But I
grow
mean,
in all
I
the
just
way.
No,
think
he
if
doesn't.
I think.
He's
Go ahead.
you
Tell
don't even
him. Tell him.
have enough hair to grow that. Oh
No.
God.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's what
No.
happens. You start talking shit.
I just think of that because, like, for example, Shannon, right? she almost looks like you, right? Like you
That
guys
pisses
are
me
similar.
off when people comment, "Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that was tile chick the whole time." I'm like, I'm not tile chick.
But you guys have an advantage. Why? Not because you're women. It's because you're good looking, and marketing works on good looking people, right? Like you can be the best tile person in the world, but if you're fat and ugly, I doubt companies are gonna be wanting you to represent their product in videos.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely not.
It's just, I mean, it's hard, but it's, I mean, I gotta hit the gym every now and then because I don't want to turn into, you know what I mean? And then like they're gonna be like, nah, he knows a lot,
He's
but
fat.
he looks, yeah, so he's fat, he's fat. So then they look at Gabby and they're like, well, she's doing badass work. She looks good. She knows her stuff. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, why not? This is a marketing game. So if I had a product that could make millions of dollars, of course I was going to go after like the big stars that look good, right? That's what
Yep.
anybody would do. So
Agree.
Yep.
are you guys getting salty that Shannon or Gabby are getting free stuff just because they're tile chicks and they look good? Well,
I'm
look good
using
yourself.
yeah, I'm using it to my
Hell yeah.
advantage, man. Like,
Yeah. Dude, if I was a girl, I would do the same thing. Well, if I looked good. If I was fat and ugly, I wouldn't.
okay,
Hey, there's a
no.
market out there for that.
Yeah,
I would
there
sell
is.
feet pictures.
That could also work.
Because they would be like chubby, Like they'd be like
The chubby
squishy.
toes.
Yeah. They'd be
I was going to
like,
say he's going to sell feet pictures.
stop
Oh,
telling on me, Casey.
Churros.com.
Wait, we have a giveaway going on. What are we doing?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I completely
All
forgot about that. All
right.
right, last
So you
chance.
guys got like
You
1 minute. You
yeah,
guys 1 minute.
type Bob
Comment Bob, and you're gonna be entered to the giveaway. Okay,
that's
for our last three
this
wow.
last
sponges.
giveaway is gonna be 3 of the sponges packs,
Yeah,
and the last one is gonna be for the leveling 2 blades and one
cone.
mini
Mini
cone.
cone.
All right, so it's gonna be 4 prizes on this last one, and then after that one, I don't know if Gabby has anything else to share with us, but we're gonna let her go because we're over an hour here. And,
I'm gonna piss myself too. Um, that
oh, and
Celsius is coming
Gabby
down. I'm like,
pisses,
oh
by the way. If
shit.
you guys didn't know
You
that.
No.
know, you really need you should really look into what Celsius is claimed to have in it. I think it's supposed it says it has like cocaine and speed, methamphetamine.
Well, I just
Bath
want to thank
salts.
everyone for being patient with me.
I just said bath salts.
Didn't get everything I wanted to say out. I was a bit anxious, but
You
one
got beef
thing.
with anyone? You gonna tell them to fuck off?
Oh, people. No, the people that I have beef with already know
He's
that
stupid.
they should fuck off.
Oh,
So
I know.
good.
uh,
I'm glad.
it's kind of like, and nobody's on here that I want to piss off, so it's
No,
fine. Let me
no,
take the
but this
piss.
live is gonna go on my page, so they could watch it later. So
Oh,
Yeah, but
cool.
if
you don't have certain people that watch your page. I think you know what I mean.
No,
Maybe
I
you do.
think
I
I'm
don't know.
good.
Maybe you're just
I don't have
a
anything
sniper.
bad to say about anyone. Um,
who's your least favorite Instagram tile person?
dude, are you trying to sink me or what?
Hey,
Oh,
hey, put it. We'll go around the circle.
yeah. Okay, can
I
you
don't.
Okay, tell us
go?
I don't even
tell
care.
us the first name on their account. Just I mean no, the first letter on their account.
He's stupid. He's trying to start shit.
I don't even know. Oh,
Oh, Cece Legger, or is that it? Okay, I'll tell her.
dude, no, she's an angel.
Ooh, what is he trying to say?
D.
You already know. You ain't even gotta think about it.
No.
I know what it means, but it's not with that letter. It's the
Go
other
in the bathroom. Huh?
the the
D. D.
the.
He's so stupid.
All right,
D. That's it. We all know who I'm not a fan of, but that's okay.
Huh?
you're not a fan of the
Yeah, he did. You see him?
the.
Dude.
I'm
Well, I think
trying to
it's
guess it.
I know that like they're also not a fan of me, so it's fine.
Now I don't know who it is. I thought I knew who it was.
Well, double
Wait,
D.
what? Wait, I
She's
didn't see
got
that.
she's got double
Oscar's
D.
like trying to
Double
find out
D's.
who you hate,
Wait, why
who
are we
you
talking about
hate the
titties
most
now?
on
Apparently,
Instagram.
Casey is.
Why are we talking
There's a space
about
in
double
the middle
D's?
of that. Fill in the blank.
Oh,
The
I
tile
don't care.
oh,
cat.
the
The
tile
tile
dad.
cat. Yeah.
I knew it.
I freaking hate Casey.
I
Yeah,
know.
he's not likable. Are you in the same
Oh
area
man,
as Oli?
As who?
Oli.
Ollie.
Oli Tiles?
Ollie. Yes, we are in the same
Are you
area.
better than him?
That's a.
Right now I think I'm more busy than he is, and that's all I have to say.
Oli, you suck, Gabby said.
Huh?
No, Ollie's
Oli,
a good
you
guy.
suck, Oli. Gabby sponsors this message.
Oscar, what kind of mini mic are you using?
Uh,
Yeah.
Newer, like Neewer.
Okay. Why do they have to
I
have it?
I got it on TikTok Shop too.
So maybe
Sorry,
you
Instagram.
need to get on TikTok Shop.
Sorry, Instagram. But I mean, I didn't get it on Instagram Shop.
Instagram shop don't exist,
I
does
think
it?
you can set up a shop in your page if you have products.
Yeah, you have to link like a Shopify or Printify or something like that.
A Shopify, yeah. And then you can like import products from your Shopify.
Yeah, I tried that, but they want like all your tax information, all that shit. No.
Oh, and they take a cut too.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to raise the price to cover their cut and blah blah blah. Or you could buy the DJI ones, but the DJI mics are like $500. So
So
I'm cheap.
the gimbal I bought was made by Hohem, and they make a $30 mic, like a mini mic.
All right, you ready for the giveaway?
Yeah, nobody wants to be a part of it. So
No, like people are there, but nobody's answering.
yeah, I guess
Are you
nobody
guys
wants
wanting to be
free
part of
shit.
the giveaway or no?
Feel like nobody wants
I,
sponges.
Nobody wants
I thought
free
everyone already
stuff.
commented like 20 minutes ago when you announced it.
They did, and we erased it to start fresh.
No. But like five to two, you said, and then I saw a bunch of people saying Bob.
Yeah, I got. Oh, here comes Missy. The TL Missy, you can't win
No, Gabby,
again.
no, don't go, Gabby, don't go.
I'm not going. I
I
just
thought you were gonna
honestly have to
fist
see.
fight someone.
I thought you
She
were
got
gonna
out of
fight
the
with
car like,
someone.
you motherfucker.
Got ready to throw
All
hands.
right, let's just spin this wheel here.
You guys are gonna see Gabby go to the bathroom live.
Am I Chrome? I got you. I got you.
That's what this live is turning into. People going to the bathroom live.
Turn into a fight.
Fight over the bathroom.
All right, I got Am I Chrome, Ryan.
All right,
Top,
first set
True
of
Line Ryan.
sponges.
It's going to be a purple set.
Purple set?
Purple set, yeah. We have Freddie High as who it can be. Freddie.
Freddie High. Going at
This thing,
once.
this thing
Freddie High.
actually
Twice.
stupid. It sounds like
Freddie
auctioneer.
High.
Damn.
Twice.
You're stupid. All right, so Freddie High, he's actually from North Carolina. Let's see here.
Second one. Wait, did he get it, or are we doing it for someone else?
No, he's good. I got him down. I'm taking down their names.
Okay.
That way I can just reach out to
BP.
him.
What is it?
Brandon Painter. BP Tile.
BP Tile.
He's getting the Mardi Gras
BP
pack.
Tile. You're getting it.
You're getting it. All all colors.
All right.
You're just not gonna get an orange one, Brandon. Sorry.
Next one.
Last one?
Well, last sponges, and then we'll do the other one.
The tile blade.
Yep.
It looks like True Line Ryan's gonna get it.
True Line Ryan. Going at one. True line going.
He's over here sounding like an auctioneer. He's going, oh, Oscar.
All right.
All right.
So now
So
we're gonna do the leveling 2 blades and 1 mini cone. Oh, and by the way,
yeah,
we're not like being sponsored by these people, like anyone. They're just wanting to give stuff for free
yeah,
to other people.
they're reaching out to us and offering stuff. So
You know, like, so don't think that we're like advertising for them for money. We're just giving away stuff that they want to give away.
so I'm putting this right here. So anyone, you got what, 5 minutes? You want to give them, or you want to give them 60 seconds? We'll do like
I think Gabby wants to go to the bathroom bad, so if you have to go, Gabby, you can.
yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna
We
run
give
these
you our
blades real quick.
blessing. We give you our blessing.
What is that? Oh, that was on there this morning.
Lord,
All right.
give Gabby the strength to hold P for a little longer. No, let's just do it. All right. So anybody who wants the blades, comment blade. Comment blade
Yeah,
right
blade.
now. Comment blade right now.
You got 60 seconds.
Comment blade. Comment blade. No
Dude, what
one wants
are you
blades. All
sure?
right.
Are you sure you weren't drinking the hard versions of those?
No, I was drinking the soft one.
Listen, what is this flavor supposed to taste like, Oscar?
It says right there, tamarind.
Well, what the fuck is that though?
Uh,
Lexi just said dog dick.
it's a fruit, but I guess it's only grown in Mexico. I guess I don't know.
Well, I'm drinking it to get it gone, but man, it's not good.
It doesn't taste right. Hey, are you writing down these blades?
Yeah.
Blade. We got Missy, Zion,
I just realized my mic was off. Holy shit.
mine now.
Yeah, where they going? We was watching you talk.
I know,
My
we were just
mouth
watching you make
moving,
faces.
but nothing was coming out.
Oh,
Yeah, we were watching you just like.
I thought I was missing a lot more, but I guess that was it.
That's it.
All
right.
5 people.
No more blades. No more blades. All right. Run it, Casey. Run it.
Run it so that I can go pee.
Spin it.
You're turning red, Gabby.
Dude, piss is gonna start coming out of my eyes.
Zion.
All right.
All right, who's Zion?
Zion
330? Zion 330?
Yeah. Zion message Oscar for the blades.
Yeah.
I'll take care of the sponges. You take care of the blades.
Debit card and PIN.
Yeah. Dependents, how many people, all of that.
Yeah, address,
monthly income,
dependents, Social Security, and I'll send you a 1099 in return. Cool. All right, well, we'll let Gabby go. Thank you guys for staying here. I mean, it was a bunch of people, like 60, 70 people at some point. Now, people are going back to work. So thank you, Gabby. We wish you the best. We know you're going to kill it. So when you're famous, don't forget about us. Send us free
I will
shit.
never forget about you.
Send us some like free blades from Calidat when you make it big.
Well, no, I'll send you some Gabby Tiles blades when I make it big.
All right. Well, thank you, Casey. We don't know who's gonna be on next week, but we'll we might do a solo episode next week, just me and Casey, and maybe Daniel if he ever gets his head out of his ass.
Yeah.
So I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Casey.
No worries. Thanks for having me on.
See you guys.
Bye.